Hello, class ninth. Good morning, everybody. Since last week, you have been taking up the pre-midterm test. Hope you all would have done it better and enjoyed the test. And let us resume the studies back. So, up to before going to revision in pre-mid test, we have taken up to Newton's second law. So from that part, uh, we can continue, and that is Newton's third law. So as you know that the first two laws of motion tell us how an applied force changes the motion and provides us with method of determining the force. The third law of motion states that when one object exerts a force on another object, the second object instantaneously exert a force back on the first. These two forces are always equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. These forces act on different objects and never on the same object. In the game of football, sometimes uh, sometimes we, while looking at the football and trying to kick it with a greater force, collide with players of the opposite team, both feel hurt because each applies a force to the other. In other words, there is a pair of forces and not just one force. The two opposite forces are also known as action and reaction. Uh, we can understand this in another example of spring balance. So let us consider two spring balance connected together as you can see in the diagram. This is page number 122, okay, and diagram number 9.10. The fixed end of balance B is attached with right support while like a wall, while the force is applied through the free end of the spring balance A. It is observed that both the spring balances show the same readings on their scale. It means that force exerted by spring balance A on balance B is equal but opposite in direction to the force exerted by the balance B on the balance A. The force while balance A exert on the balance B is called action, and on A due to B is called reaction. Therefore, we can get an alternating statement of the third law of motion, that is, every action to every action there is equal and opposite reaction. However, it must be remembered that action and reaction always act on two different bodies. We can understand this action and reaction by with the help of some diagrams. Okay, suppose we have a plane surface on which an object is placed. Then weight of the object is acting downward. Then its reaction will be acting upward and written as R. R is the reaction by the earth or surface on the object, whereas mg is action on the surface of earth by the object. In the same way, if we take one more example like that of a wire or a string attached, the weight of the object will act downward, mg. This is action. This is action. But reaction will be tension produced in the uh, string. Action is basically object tries to pull down the string downward with the force mg, and reaction is the tension which tries to keep the object at its position. And when both are at rest, then T minus mg equal to 0, T equal to mg. That is action force equal to reaction force. Action force is by the object on the string. Reaction is tension by the string on the object. Hope you would have understood it. Thank you very much.